Krishna Tarini Jai Shri Krishna Caitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. We're continuing to read from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10. We started chapter 41 yesterday. So now Krishna Balaram, they've reached to Mathura. It's evening. Akrura has brought them now to Mathura. So reading on. Tavad Vrajokasastatra
Avad Vrajokasastatra
Nanda Gopadayo Krataha
Nanda Gopadayo Grata
Puropavanam Asadya
Puropavanam Asadhya
Pratikshanto Vatasthire.
Pratikshanto Vatasthire.
Translation and purport by the disciples of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Nanda Maharaj and the other residents of Vrindavan, having reached Mathura ahead of the chariot, had stopped at a garden on the outskirts of the city to wait for Krishna and Balarāma. Nanda and others reached Mathura first because the chariot carrying Krishna and Balarāma was delayed by Akrura's bathing. Right? Akrura was bathing and he saw the Lord Vishnu there, so he was offering prayers. So they were a little delayed. In the meanwhile, Nanda Maharaj and the other cowherd men, they already reached to Mathura, but they didn't enter the city. They are waiting outside the city in a garden, waiting for Krishna and Balarāma. Tan Sametyaha Bhagavan
Tan Sametya Bhagavan
Akruram Jagadishvaraha
Akruram Jagadishvaraha
Grihitva Panina Panim
Grahitva Panina Panim
Prashritam Prahasan Iva.
Prashishtam Prahasanniva.
After joining Nanda and the others, the Supreme Lord Krishna, the controller of the universe, took humble Akrura's hand in his own and smiling spoke as follows. So now Akrura has brought the chariot to where Nanda Maharaj and other cowherd men are waiting, and Lord Krishna is speaking to Akrura, taken Akrura's hand in his own, smiling at him, and he is speaking to him. Bhavan pravishyatam agre.
Bhavan pravishatam gre.
Saha yana purim graham.
Sahayana purim graham.
Vayam tva eva muchyata.
Vayam tva iva. Iha tvam havam muchyata.
Tato drakshya amahe purim.
Tato draksha amahe purim.
Lord Krishna said, take the chariot and enter the city ahead of us. Then go home. After resting here a while, we will go to see the city. So Lord Krishna is telling Akrura, you go first. You go to the city, then you go home, and we are going to look around the city. Shri Akrura Vacha
Shri Akrura Vacha
Naham Bhavatyabhyam Rahita
Naham Bhavatyam Rahita
Pravikshye Mathuram Prabhu
Pravikshye Mathuram Prabhu
Tyaktum Na Arhasi Mamnatha
Tyaktum na hasima Mam Natha
Bhaktam te Bhaktavatsala.
Bhaktam Te Bhaktavatsala.
Sri Akrur said, O Master, without the two of you, I shall not enter Mathura. I am your devotee, O Lord. So it is not fair for you to abandon me, since you are always affectionate to your devotees. So Akrura is saying, but I'm not going to go. You are asking me to go. How can I leave you both? I want to be with both of you. It is not fair for you to abandon me, Akrura is saying. Because Krishna told him, you go home first. We are going to go see the city. So Akrura is saying, you are so affectionate to the devotees. You are Bhakta Vatsala. You're always fulfilling the desires of the devotees. And now you want to leave me. You want to go. I don't know. I don't want that. Agachayama Gehanaha
Agachayama Gehana
Sanathan Kuruva Adhokshacha
Sanathan Kurva Adokshaja
Sahagraja Sagopale
Sahagrajaha Sagopale
Suridibhischa Surittama.
Suridipish Suhatama.
Come, let us go to my house with your elder brother, the cowherd men, and your companions. O best of friends, O transcendental Lord, in this way, please grace my house with its master. So Akrura is saying, you all please come with me. You please come. Also Lord Balaram, Nanda Maharaj, all the Gopals. My house is yours. Please grace my house with its master. So the master of my house is you, so you please come. Unihi Pada Rajasa
Unihi Padara Jasa
Grihano Grahamedinam
Grahano Grahamedinam
Yachauchan Anutripyanti
Yachochena Anutripyanti
Pitarasa Kanya Sura.
Pitaraha Saganyaha Suraha.
I am simply an ordinary householder attached to ritual sacrifices. So please purify my home with the dust of your lotus feet. By that act of purification, my forefathers, the sacrificial fires, and the demigods will all become satisfied. So Akrura is saying, I'm a simple householder, Grahamedinam. Actually, Akrura is a pure devotee, but he is being humble here. He's saying, I'm just attached to rituals, just like that. So you please come and purify my house. And, and in this way, all, I will get purified, my house will get it purified. My forefathers will also become purified. And sacrificial fire, before they used to have this fire rituals they would do in the house, that will get purified. And the demigods also will be satisfied. So everyone will be satisfied if you come to my house. Avani Jangri Yugalam
Avanin Jangri Yugalam
Asit Shlokyo Balir Mahan
Asit Shlokyo Balir Mahan
Aishwaryam Atulam Lebe
Aishwaryam Atulam Lebhi
Gatim Chek An Chekantinam Tuya.
Gatim Chekantinam Tuya.
By bathing your feet, the exalted Bali Maharaj attained not only glorious fame and unequaled power, but also the final destination of pure devotee. So, Bali Maharaj, Krishna had gone, Lord Vamandev had gone to Bali Maharaj. So, Akrura is saying, Bali Maharaj, you know, you gave him the mercy, you allowed him to wash your feet. And in this way, he is not only famous and so powerful, final destination of pure devotees. He's always with you. So Akrura is saying he also wants to have the opportunity to wash the lotus feet of Lord Krishna. Apaste angri avanejanyas.
Paste nikri avanichanyas.
Trilokan shuchayo punan.
Trilokan shuchayo punan.
Shiras adata yash sharva.
Shiras adata ya sarva.
Swaryata sagaratmaja.
Swayata sakaratmaja.
The water of the river Ganges has purified the three worlds, having become transcendental by bathing your feet. Lord Shiva accepted that water on his head, and by that water's grace, the sons of King Sagar attained to heaven. So, Ganga Devi, she's purifying the three worlds. Why? Because she's washed Lord Krishna's feet. When Vaman Dev, when he was taking the step, the second step, so there became a hole in the universe where the causal water entered the universe, bathing the Lord's feet. So that's how Ganga Devi is so pure, because she's washed the lotus feet of Lord Krishna. And Lord Shiva takes this water on his head. Because the fall would have been too strong, the flow of the Ganga Devi would have been too strong. So as Lord Shiva accepts her on her head, so he accepts the water that has washed Lord Krishna's lotus feet, and then he lets it out in a more structured flow, and that's how also you remember that King Sagar's sons had all died, the 60,000 sons, and so that's why Bhagirath, he wanted the Ganga to come down and purify them. So because of that, then they got purified, they could get a chance to go to heaven. We had read about it earlier. Deva Deva Jagannatha,
Deva Deva Jagannatha.
Punya Shravana Kirtana,
Punya Shravana Kirtana.
Yad Uttamo Mahashloka,
Yat Utmotam Shloka.
Narayana Namostute.
Narayana Namostate.
O Lord of Lords, Master of the universe, O you whose glories it is most pious to hear and chant, O best of the Yadus, O you whose fame is recounted in excellent poetry, O Supreme Lord Narayan, I offer you my obeisances. So Akrura here is glorifying Lord Krishna, Master of the universe, Lord of the Lords. When we hear the glories of Lord Krishna, when we speak about the glories of Lord Krishna, it gives us great piety, spiritual benefit. It purifies our heart. When we hear about material matters, we get more bound to the material world. But hearing about the pastimes of Lord Krishna, the glories of Lord Krishna, it helps us to purify our consciousness and get attached to Krishna, best of the Yadus. And Krishna is glorified by the best of the poets and the best of poetry. O Supreme Lord Narayan, I offer you my obeisances, says Akrura. Shri Bhagwan Vacha,
Shri Bhagavan Vacha.
Ayas ye Bhagavato Geham,
Ayasye Bhavat. Ayasye Bhavato Geham.
Aham Arya Samanvitaha
Aham Arya Samanvita
Yadu Chakradruham Hatva
Yadu Chakradruham Hatva
Vitarishye Surit Priyam.
Vitarishye Suhrat Priyam.
The Supreme Lord said, I will come to your house with my elder brother. But first, I must satisfy my friends and well-wishers by killing the enemy of the Yadu clan. Akrur glorified Krishna in text 16 as Yaduttama, the best of the Yadus. Sri Krishna here confirms this by saying, in effect, since I am the best of the Yadus, I must kill the enemy of the Yadus, Kamsa, and then I will come to your house. So Akrur is glorifying Lord Krishna and saying, you are the best of the Yadus. So here Lord Krishna is saying, yes, and since I'm the best of the Yadus, then let me help relieve the distress of the Yadus. The Yadus have so much in distress because of Kamsa. So first let me kill Kamsa and then I will come to your house along with Lord Balaram. Shishukuvacha
Rishuka Vacha
evam ukto bhagavata.
Evam To Bhagavata
So kruro vimana iva
To Kruro Vimana Eva
purim pravishta kamsaya
Purim Pravishta Kamsaya
karma avedya graham yayo.
Karma Veda Graham Yayo.
Sukadev Goswami said, thus addressed by the Lord, Akrura entered the city with a heavy heart. He informed King Kamsa of the success of his mission and then went home. So Akrur, of course, he wanted Lord Krishna to come with him. He didn't want to be separated from the Lord. So with a heavy heart, he's gone into the city, gone to report to Kamsa, all right, you told me to go bring Krishna, Balarāma, already brought them, they are here. And then he went to his own home. Athapar Rane Bhagavan
Atha Parhane Bhagavan
Krishna Sankarshananvitaha
Krishna Sankarshana Anvita
Mathuram Pravishad Goper
Mathuram Pravishat Goper
Didrikshu Parivarita.
Didrikshu Parivarita.
Lord Krishna desired to see Mathura. So toward evening, he took Lord Balaram and the cowherd boys with him and entered the city. So, Krishna and Balaram, now they've come to Mathura. So they're like, okay, let's go see the city. Right? Let's go look around. So with their friends, they've gone to see the city. Tadarshatam Svatikatunga Gopura
Dadarshatam Svatika Tunga Gopura
Dvaram Rahate Makapata Toranam
Varam Brahatim Kapata Toranam
Tamrara Koshtam Parikadura Sadam
Tamra Rakushtam Parikatura Sada
Udyanaramyo Pavano Pashobhitam
Dhyan Ramyo Pavano Pashopitam
Savarna Shringatakaharmya Nishkute
Savarna Shingataka Harmanya Nishkute kute
Shreni Sabhabhir Bhavaner Upaskritam
Shrenin Sabhabhe Bhavane Upakshitam
Vaidurya Vajramalaniila Vidrume
Vedurya Vachamanil Vidrume
Mukta Haridbir Valabhishu Vedishu
Mukta Harit Bir Valapish Vedishu
Jushteshu Jala Mukharandra Mishva
Jiste Shujala Mukharantra Utimesh
Avishta Paravatabar Inaditam
Avishtaparavata Parhinadita
Samse Taratya Panamargachatvaram
Samskritarthapyam Marga Chatvaram
Prakirna Malyankurala Jatandulam
Kirnamalyankuralajantulam
Apurna Kumbher Dadichandokshit Chando Chandanokshite
Apunakumbher Dadichandanokshite
Prasuna Deepavalibe Sapallave
Prasunadipavalibi Sapallave
Savrindaramba Kramuke Saketubi
Savrindaramba Pramukhe Saketubhi
Swa Alankrita Dwara Graham Sapatake Patike.
Svalankrit Dwara Graham Sapatike
Lords of Mathura with its tall gates and household entrances made of crystal, its immense archways and main doors of gold, its granaries and other storehouses of copper and brass, and its impregnable moats, beautifying the city were pleasant gardens and parks. The main intersections were fashioned of gold, and there were mansions with private pleasure gardens, along with guild halls and many other buildings. Mathura resounded with the calls of peacocks and pet turtle doves, who sat in the small openings of the lattice windows and on the gem-studded floors, and also on the columned balconies and on the ornate rafters in front of the houses. These balconies and rafters were adorned with Vaidurya stones, diamonds, crystal quartz, sapphires, coral, pearls, and emeralds. All the royal avenues and commercial streets were sprinkled with water, as were the side roads and courtyards and flower gardens. Newly grown sprouts, parched grains, and rice had been scattered about everywhere. Gracing the houses' doorways were elaborately decorated pots filled with water, which were bedecked with mango leaves, smeared with yogurt and sandalwood paste, and enriched by flower petals and ribbons. Near the pots were flags, rows of lamps, bunches of flowers, and the trunks of banana and betel nut trees. Mm. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur gives this description of the elaborately decorated pots. On either side of each doorway, above the scattered rice, is a pot. Encircling each pot are flower petals. On its neck are ribbons, and in its mouth are leaves of mango and other trees. Above each pot, on a gold plate, are rows of lamps. A trunk of a banana tree stands on either side of each pot. And a betel nut tree trunk stands in front and also behind. Flags lean against the pots. So Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is giving specially the description of the pot, how each pot is decorated with all the auspicious items. And we can hear the description of Mathura, that it is so opulent and so beautiful, so organized, so much jewels, diamonds, sapphires, and so many auspicious items everywhere. So we may think that, oh, with time now we are having this modern civilization. So we are having a, better standard of life than before. But we can see that earlier time when Lord Krishna was here, that there was so much opulence, so much beauty. The cities was so, so auspicious, and every all the necessities were there, so the people can be peaceful and happy, and so opulent. Okay, sorry, we've gone a bit over time. Was there any like comment or question?
It's like walking into a dream.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
same thing I was also realized. Like it is something like dream. Yeah.
Yeah. Looking into a dream.
Mm. So beautiful era that was, like so organized, so fashionable. Like now we say like this fashion. That time it was so fashionable.
Yeah.
We cannot copy. Even we think, even the people who have too much money, he cannot.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It's also when society is dedicated to God and to the structure of the spiritual order, then the resulting organization and the resulting art and everything is different. Because right now it's like the worship of money, basically.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Thank you all so much. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai.